Hey guys, welcome back for another episode. I just finished my leg workout. It was at Planet Fitness. You can still get good workouts at Planet Fitness, I guarantee it. But they had a Planet Fitness near where I work, and I've been thinking about renewing my membership, just mix it up and work out in different places. And it's pretty nice. They got a lot of equipment in there that my home gym doesn't have. But the disadvantage is it's very difficult to film myself. So I don't know how much filming I'll do when I work out here. Every workout won't be done here. I just want to mix it up a little bit and, just try some new things. I have a bunch of questions I'm going to answer, but first I want to talk about the workout. So they have a hack squat in there. I was really hoping I was going to be able to film myself using the hack squat a little bit. I might have to be sneaky and just use my cell phone when I'm in there and record a set here and there, because if I'm using my camera, it's going to be pretty obvious and it might upset somebody. But I did the hack squat. I did 3 sets there. Felt really good. Quads were burning. I've been wanting to use the hack squat for a while. And I did 3 sets of that. Then I did 3 sets of leg extensions, and my quads were on fire. And the leg extension they have, it has a little handle on the side, so I was able to go past failure. And that felt pretty good. And then I did 4 sets of heavy hamstring curls. And then I did a couple sets of split squats. And I finished off with 5 sets of calf raises. So it was a solid leg day. Got a solid leg pump. There's nowhere to really pose down in there either. So that's something that's probably going to be left out. But let's jump into these questions. What lift felt the strongest today? Squats, lunges, or something else? Well, I didn't do squats or lunges. The hack squat felt really good. I'm really hoping they'll get one at my home gym, because hack squats they're pretty fun. But that one felt pretty good. Were your glutes or quads more activated this section? Quads didn't really focus a lot on any glute movements, but the hack squat, the leg extensions, and the split squats really got my quads burning, so that felt pretty good. How was your stability and control during unilateral movements? The split squats, it's been a while since I did those, and I did lose my balance a couple times. But with any exercise like that, the more you do it, the better your balance gets. So if you plan on doing split squats, you might want to start pretty light and just kind of work your way up, So any nagging pains or tightness that stood out post-session? No, everything feels good. Glad I went, glad I pushed myself hard, and glad I had a good workout at a different gym. Did you feel fully connected to muscle groups you were targeting today? I did, for the most part. When you're so used to using certain machines at your home gym, then you go to a new gym and you're trying out new machines that may be the same type of machine, but it just feels different. If you don't work out at multiple gyms, it's hard to explain, but it took a little bit to adjust, but once I did, everything felt good. Which exercise gave you the best pump or burn, and why do you think that was? I think the best pump I got and burn was from the hack squat. The hack squat is something I've been wanting to do for so long, and I really, really pushed myself. I probably look pretty crazy, and that's always a plus, but that felt really good. Did your mind ever wander during a set? How do you pull your focus back? Maybe a little bit, because it was a new environment, different people. My eyes kind of wandered during a couple sets, but overall, I felt like my focus was really good, and I felt like I stayed in tune with what I was working on. So it was overall, that was pretty good. What part of your legs do you think will be the most sore tomorrow? Quads. I did some extra sets for my quads. I went hard on my hamstrings, of course, but I did some extra sets for my quads, so I think I might be feeling that tomorrow, so we'll see. Which set pushed you the hardest mentally today? The 3rd set of the hack squats, because after the 2nd set, I felt like I might need to lower the weight, because the 10th rep was really hard, but kept the weight the same. And about the 6th rep, I felt like I was going to fail, but I pushed out 2 more reps, and I was being careful not to grunt, because I didn't want to set off the lunk alarm, but it was pretty good. Do you ever think about cutting a set or reps short? What made you push through? So there's definitely times that, And absolutely listen to your body. If a pain is bad, you know, stop that set right there. But when it's fatigue or good pain, pushing through that comes down to, it's a mental battle between you and yourself. You got to remind yourself that if you want to be the best you that you can, that you have to push through those sets, because that's where most people will, you know, fail. That's where your mind has to change, where you got to be like, I got to push myself through this because most people won't, and I'm not most people, and I'm going to be the best version of me that I possibly can. So that's what pushes me through those hard ones. What would you rate your leg day more? Would you rate today's leg day as more physical or mental? All leg days are mental, man. Like, a lot of people skip leg day because they're so intimidated by it. But once you get in there and you get into a groove and you're really, really pushing yourself, leg day is the most mentally challenging, if you're pushing yourself, out of every muscle you'll ever work out. And it's also the most rewarding. That's why I love leg day so much, because it pushes me mentally, which is also going to push me physically. Like, the hack squat was perfect. Like, pushing hard through that last set really set the tone for the whole workout. And I love that. Every second of it is just amazing. What did you eat before this session, and did it fuel your performance as well? This morning I had my rice and my egg whites, and for lunch I had rice and chicken. I was actually going to have a Cliff Bar before I came in here, but my dinner is going to be a little bit bigger than usual, so I wanted to shift that in, cut out the Cliff Bar, make room for those extra calories I'm going to eat tonight, and stay within my deficit. So it was a good workout. I was hydrated, everything felt good. What's your post-leg day meal look like today? Any recovery priorities? We're going to get some Jersey Mike's today. I'm going to get me a big ass sandwich. I'm going to scarf that thing down, and I'm going to feel good about it. So pretty awesome. I love it. What's one thing you did today that your past self wouldn't have been able to handle? The heavy hack squats. Because in the past I have tried hack squats, and I don't think I knew how to properly warm up, and I don't think my legs were quite as strong as they are now. Even my knees, you know, warming up and working out legs heavy has helped strengthen my knees. So I wouldn't have been able to handle those heavy sets of hack squats. Like, maybe I would have done a lighter weight, but I don't think it would have been able to handle that. So that was pretty cool. What's your primary focus for your next leg day? Volume, intensity, or form? All three. You want to go heavy, but you want to do a decent amount of reps and also keep that form. So let's check all those boxes, baby. How did this session fit into your overall prep plan, or on track or needing adjustment? I think I'm headed good. My strength is maintaining, even though I'm trying to be in the calorie deficit and cut down a little bit. I saw a guy in there that's pretty diced, and it was pretty cool and pretty motivating. But overall, it was a great leg workout, and I'm super happy I went here and I did this. But I'm glad you guys joined me. If you like videos like this, hit that subscribe button. I'll be talking about all my workouts. My passion is bodybuilding. I love it so much. But man, it was awesome. I'm glad you guys joined me for this one. Don't let that dreamer die. Keep the grind alive. Never give up on yourself. I'll see you guys tomorrow.